Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever thought of going back in time and changing the course of your life? I know I did. As a young boy, naturally, I had many dreams, many ambitions. I wanted to travel across the world, win medals, trophies, achievements. I wanted to be someone people would look up to. But I didn't do anything to deserve that privilege. My childhood was a train wreck. Ladies and gentlemen, this was to the point where all my past memories were filled with me being stuck in my room, being glued to the computer screen, and sitting on my rear end for hours on end. The more these days kept repeating, the more my dreams were going to be just dreams. Then it happened. Boom! A huge terror, a bundle of grief, a monster of carnage came crashing into my world. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about COVID-19. Just hearing the name haunts me till this day. I was infected by COVID. And the many days I wasted just sitting on my rear end just deepened the wound that has been stuck there for many years. It was expensive, it was painful, and I was scared. I was isolated from my computer, from the people who love me. The only positive to come out of this terrible time was that it gave me enough time to self-reflect on how much I took life for granted. It made me think, maybe, just maybe, if I kept up an exercise routine, if I gave the right food to the soldiers who protect my body, that they could have defended it. But alas, it is and forever will be just a maybe. Time travel doesn't exist. There is no way but forward. Lesson learned. Ladies and gentlemen, now that you've heard a fragment of my experience, let's delve into the heart of the matter. What does it mean to be healthy? In a state of good health. I'm sure all of you understand and associate it with words such as your nutrition, your exercise, your sleep, your social connections, and mental state. All of that is true, but it is so much broader. It is so much deeper than that. Basically, health refers to the state of physical, mental, and social well-being. Not only the absence of illness or disease. Maintaining good health is essential for living a fulfilling life and doing daily activities to the best of one's ability. A study published by the Journal of Psychiatric Research states that individuals who engaged in regular exercise had a 43% less chance of developing symptoms of depression and anxiety. This means if you're physically healthy, we can also be more mentally healthy, and vice versa. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not here to lecture you or to force you to do something that you don't want to do or to just tell you a story, but to give you the inspiration to take care of the treasure we call our mind and body. Let's forget about the past. Let's start new beginnings. You, and you, all of us can make a change. There is always going to be room for each of us to better ourselves. Now, there are many external factors that contribute to to your health, such as your environment, your beliefs, your likes and dislikes. This is why it is different for each of us on how we should start investing in our health. Information like that is available everywhere nowadays. The internet basically provides us with all the information and routines needed from experts on the various options available to you. Because of that, I will share you the 3 motivations that helped throughout my journey that may help throughout yours. But before that, let us identify what type of people are we to want to invest in health. Now, there are 2 types of people that is interested in investing in health. Number 1 is those who want to avoid injury. Maybe you have a friend or a family member that has experienced such dreadful fate. Naturally, you would learn from their mistakes and would try to avoid the fate that has been given to them. The second one is for self-fulfillment. Picture this. You have this objective in life to be the best at that particular thing. And to be the best at that particular thing, you need to do the research. Once you've done the research, you need to recognize that health contributes to the many factors that contribute to being the best. Now that you've given that some thought, let's dive into the motivations. So, let me introduce you to a friend of mine. Meet my friend Spark. Say hi to Spark, everyone. Spark stands for striving for passion, achieving your purpose, taking responsibility, and knowing your work. Spark here is a very goal-oriented person. He's very serious about his passion and has lots of responsibilities. Spark here is also very amusing and very contagious. Spark is our first motivation, and he motivates us to work on ourselves. Spark asks us why. Why do I have to invest time, invest money, invest an effort to my health? Why do I have to change my life? This is the beginning and start of investing in your health. And to better understand your objective, let me ask you, who are you? What are the things that make you happy? What are your responsibilities? What fuels your passion? Understanding who you are, what you do, why you do it will help better your understanding on why health is so important. Understanding your purpose can give you a clear sense of direction, motivation, commitment, and dedication in life. This is because by investing in your health, you are building the foundation to a body that is physically and mentally prepared to undergo all the challenges and hardships presented to you. Why? Because that is your passion. It is your purpose. It is your responsibility to do. Now, this can go from wanting to be a positive and active role model for your children, your students, your friends, your coworkers, to wanting to walking your daughter along the aisle at her wedding, to wanting to be the best teacher, best doctor, best athlete. Can you imagine it? Can you imagine your goals, your dreams? By having this goal in life, it motivates you to work hard. But the only way for you to be present and to be active in all of that is to understand the need for change. As Oprah Winfrey once said, taking care of your body, no matter what your age is an investment. Now that you've met my friend Spark, let me introduce you to his big sister. Meet her big sister, Triumph. Say hi to Triumph, everyone. Triumph stands for time, routine, and balance. Unite for a magnificent path to health. Triumph here is a very busy sheep. This is why she commits to this daily routine to manage her schedule and work-life balance. Triumph is our key to commitment and long-term success. Having a routine that we can follow on a daily basis will benefit us more than an on and off routine. Remember, we're all busy differently and have different goals for our health. This is why it is so important for each of us to make realistic routines that has this goal as the product. According to a study conducted by the Dominican University of California, things we can do to stay committed are things like writing down our progress, sharing them with a friend, and sending them regular progress reports. As individuals who did this were 33% more likely to achieve their goals. Remember, we're all in this together. Don't be shy to share your progress or to ask that friend or family member to go for that morning run. In the end, this will provide us with a weekly routine that will feel second nature to us. That sets us up to be more active and provide us with more long-term benefits from health. Now that you've met Triumph, let's meet our last important character. Let me introduce you to their weird uncle, named Life. Say hi to Life, everyone. Now, we don't know his last name because he's a big mystery and he's full of surprises. He loves to do unexpected pranks on us. Sometimes they can be funny, but sometimes they hurt. Life is the reality in the world we live in. What life has in store for us is a huge mystery, and it's unexpected, both negatively and positively. The National Safety Council states that there's a 1 in 103 chance of death from a motor vehicle crash. And here's another weird fact. There's a 1 in 2,500 chance of death from choking on food. These are just the many uncertainties that life has in store for us. But if we build the foundation to our health, we can build a body that is strong enough to tackle these many uncertainties. Remember that the uncertainty is just a big probability. The more we make better decisions in life, the more we can turn that 50-50 to 60-40 and so on. Life is already hard. Why make it harder? Now, let's stop and reflect on these 3 key elements. It is important to remember that the journey of health is rough. Just like a journey on the road with twists and turns, with bumps and potholes that slow us down, with traffic that tests our patience. But with a clear destination and steady determination to reach it, we can navigate that road and overcome any obstacle. Just like financial investments, the journey to health is rough. But it is recognized over time the more time and effort we put in it. The journey to health might be tough, but the future might be even tougher if we don't start to change. As Tony Robbins once said, invest in yourself or no one else will. Stop being afraid of what could go wrong and start getting excited about what could go right. My name is Javier, and thank you for listening.